Hello, I am Russell96, and welcome back to another episode of my Dark Souls 2 playthrough continued into New Game Plus, but I'm doing the Crown of the Ivory King DLC as of right now. That did not go as well as it did last time. Ow. Yep. Oh god, he's right there. Could have killed me. All things considered, we are doing quite well right now. Except for that. That didn't really go all that well. Let's just switch to the Murakumo right now, so it's not a problem later. Okay, anyway, let's just continue going back through the level we had previously cleared to rediscover all the frozen secrets we had passed up. Oh god. Ow. This room is all of a sudden, like, not as fun. Just keep running, running. Did they stop running? They stopped running. This is good. Gain our stamina, get a run going. Okay, everything's looking better now. Oh, they dropped something. Can I have their hood? Nope, just the robe again. I think the hood would look good, though. Just looking around as I'm running forward. Oh, and now we are almost back to the second bonfire. Let's quickly run in here. Now he had a torch. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I'm not sure if anything was frozen here previously or not, but it doesn't hurt just to double check. Amazing. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh. Okay. Oh god, I almost ran right off the ledge. Well. Okay, let's head back and then we'll go to the large, interesting door we could not do anything with previously. Maybe we can do something with it now. And then we will be back to the second bonfire. And then we'll be able to quickly run through that area, I believe, anyway. And then that should be it. Can we light torches now? It does not seem to be as, like, covered in... Oh, we can. Awesome. I am prepared for something crazy to happen. Abracadabra. Amazing. That is a lot of those people. Are we in a loot cave, perhaps? Bone fist. What? I'm assuming that's a fist weapon. That's scaling, though. Holy crap. What's that? Let's try it out. That might be the weapon that one guy was fighting with. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's that one. That drop kick, well, Yeah. Ooh. That drop kick. I like it. Can I two-hand it? That's cool. Doesn't really fit the Souls games all that well, though. Oh, two-handed running attack. Just a powerful punch. That uppercut, though. Oh, it's just a normal uppercut. And it can parry. Okay, quite something indeed. And what was the damage like on that? Like compared to Cestus? Its damage is pretty pitiful. Well, its scaling... Yeah, the scaling makes up for it. Only entirely. Okay, now how to encounter this room? I am just going to go through it, and if they get up to fight me, I fight them. If they don't, I won't. Oh my god, it's a Flexile Sentry. They still hit like a truck. I was not expecting to encounter a Flexile Sentry as I walked around the corner. Really, that was like one of the last things I expected to encounter. Close enough. Should not have attacked because now I'm out of stamina. Does it matter? Not really. Okay. That went very well, all things considered. That was just a spot to store said Flexile Sentry. Now, will she get up to fight us? Or seems fairly passive so far. Actually, as soon as we get aggroed by that one, they'll probably try and kill us. So let's kill them now before they are aggroed at me, as they are aggroed on, or as the Flexile Sentry's aggroed on me. Because I do not want to have both of them aggroed at me at the same time. I'm still not sure if it's like an actual dagger they're using, or just just a makeshift weapon that they're using as a makeshift weapon. No items on that side. Let's get those guys' attention. Retainer short sword. Now that's something I might be interested in. Oh, it's an intelligence weapon. That's a dagger. It's a dagger. It is a dagger. Well. Okay. Flexile Sentry Part 2. What is up with that corpse? Something weird about it. We might have to... Well, I guess after this we would be back at the second bonfire, so... Shoot. These guys have a truck ton of HP, though. Yeah, do damage. I actually hit him. Kinda surprised. It actually hit me. Kinda surprised. Okay, let's keep on going. Ow. Let's bail. Well, and by bail I mean take like 2 steps backwards and Estus. And that did not hit me. I'm kind of surprised. That fight was a very interesting, kind of sluggish fight. Whatever. Garrison Ward Key. Oh, is that just because there's a random corpse there that looks all weird? And I believe we ran into a locked door, but we haven't ran into said locked door again yet. I believe. I think. Yeah. I believe that is a correct assumption. Unless we ran into it in the garrison, which would make sense why it's called the Garrison Ward Key. Just a hunch. Anyway, let's rest at this bonfire and continue through this area. And yeah, that seems like a fairly solid plan as of right now. Close enough, guy. Ow. Actually, before we continue, let's go buy more life gems because it will increase our survivability by a lot. Because not having to use Estus is good. As far as being able to get through lots of areas without dying and whatnot. Okay.
You?
Uh-huh. And give my stuff. What does the Bone Fist upgrade with? Because, I mean, it is a good weapon for me to have for this build. Because, I mean, it scales with strength and dexterity. I got 40 in each of those, so yeah. If it's just tight, it's... I'm actually curious. Can I power stance it with another fist weapon? What stats? That would be... yeah, that would require 45. Okay, I cannot power stance it. Let's not upgrade it yet. Because I'm not sure if I'll... well, I probably won't ever use it, but... yeah. Yeah, we are back here. So, we will continue outside, go through the area... and we might loop back around to the garrison if we don't hit anything that requires a key before going into the doorway that was initially uncovered before us, but yeah. Okay. Oh. Should probably switch those to be less wasteful. Making their way slowly over here. And taking an arced sword to the face. Didn't get up fast enough, guy. Almost. So close. Oh my god. Ow. Life gem. One's probably enough for now. I mean... oh. Probably should have paid more attention to that guy. Yep. Why'd I use an Estus? That's not how to survivability. Oh, we're down here now. Okay, I'll take that. Not initially what I was planning to do, but it worked out in the end. Oh god. Almost took an icicle to the face. I just realized, if those are rapiers, why do these guys do so many slashing attacks? Legitimate question is legitimate? Question mark. I think it is. Let's just quickly run back through this opening because I don't remember every icicle I've seen, so can't really be sure if I'm not missing stuff or not. So yeah. Okay, looks like it's clear. Let's run back up this way and peek in there. Looks good, or looks like nothing, which is good in this scenario. As far as saving, this is the locked door. Nope, that was the does not open from that side door, or one of them, as it may be. La da da, la da 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 da, la da da da. Oh, is that a locked door? It might have been. No, this door did something. Was this the mimic? Yeah, this was a mimic door, I think, maybe. And dead. Yeah. Oh my god. Where did you come from? Let's get you away from the potential. That looks like it's a mimic. So now I know for sure these guys can backstab. I don't want their robe, I want their hood. Katarina armor. Oh, and that was one of the things I forgot, well, didn't forget to get, but one of the things I didn't get in the last DLC, the Katarina it was legs and something else, but Katarina armor is ridiculous. It's amazing. I feel like I should attack all of the chest just to make sure they aren't mimics, because this is a lot of stuff. Titanite slab, good, good. Get the loot. Old Radiant Life Gem. Not really sure how much I like this loot system where you just get teased by it throughout the entire, like, say I'm halfway through the DLC. You get teased by it through the entire, like, first half of the DLC. Then you can finally go back through the DLC, or the level, and get everything you just had to pass up throughout that entire level. That was risky. Okay, I think let's go back down this way and go to that door, because it might be the door that was locked. Maybe. I am not positive. Not sure who that was directed at. Ow. I like his armor. It kind of looks similar to Ornstein's armor, only made of ice, which is cool. Yeah, I'm fairly sure this was one of the locked doors, but it's probably... Oh, okay, it was right. Ooh, it's a bonfire. Expulsion chamber. What? Danger zone. Visions of despair. I did it. Don't you dare try behind. Oh my god, this is gonna happen. We're going sledding. Will. Oh my god. Frigid outskirts. I'm putting on my ring, because if I die, I have a feeling I'm never going to find that blood stain again. Oh my god. Okay, we hit something. Look carefully. You don't say. Up. Oh. Everyone's riding coffins down here. Let's loot them. Oh my god. And now we are lost forever. Up. This area is massive. Holy crap. With a little bit of clearing right here. Maybe, somewhere nearby. I lost it. Oh, there it is. Or is it just randomly getting lighter by chance as I run over this way? Look, even our... well, even like the item select's kind of blurred. I'm just gonna run in one direction and see where I end up. This looks like stuff's happened. Let's go this way. Is it really this big? Really? Ow. I don't know what you are, but I don't like it. That dodged though. We're just gonna kill it. Die. Good. 5.2k souls. Not bad. Not bad. Well, that got me completely turned around, so we're just gonna kind of wander. Well, the sun is that way. I should have... oh my god, that was a mistake. I should have kept track where the sun was as I started, because then I could actually kind of navigate. Okay, that sun is back where I headed from. Looks like we might be on a border. I just realized we will be that's so... that's... up. Oh my god. Words cannot describe how cool this is. It sounded like there was another one. Well, that was stupid. That hurt. I wonder if these are more of the, like, king's, like, protectors. Like, did he just get really, like, uncreative and kept making, like, deer, elk type things? I am going to be right back because stuff is happening. Okay, I'm back. I might get randomly interrupted, so if that happens, you guys will know what happened. So, yeah. Let's keep following this edge, because... I don't know why. And you probably hear a bunch of barking going on in the background, but whatever. It's only like 5 more minutes of this episode. Oh, oh god! We don't have the Estus to be healing with. But I would rather be alive than out of Estus. So we're gonna be using our Estus. Here, fail. Darn it. Life gems heal so slowly. That lightning bolt. Oh my god, my depth perception in the snow is not good. Okay. Close enough. Okay. Here's the edge. Let's keep wandering around it. It seems like a it seems like a fairly good guidance, then gets completely turned around. And hopefully it doesn't just go off on a cliff somewhere. What's that? Up. Let's keep going. Hopefully by the next time it clears we can angle ourselves at it correctly. I got that. Something about this area is cool. Not sure what, well, it definitely is something about the blinding sun and materializing enemies, but aside from that, it might also be a good idea to see, like, make sure these guys aren't dropping stuff, because, I mean, it'd be really easy to miss a visual item in this, like, snow. I know we saw something over that way, but let's run down here quickly. Hello. I wonder how many of these guys there are. Questions that need to be answered. Not right now. I'm getting better at fighting the weird horses, or, well, I'm not sure what those are exactly. Still along the edge. Oh, what's that? That might be what I saw. Oh my god, I don't want to head towards it, because if I get attacked by one of the horses, I'll be completely turned around. I know they're not horses because they have, like, antlers, but for now, they're horses. Seems like whenever the sky clears, there's always a horse here. That doesn't allow me to inspect the surroundings. I caught a glimpse of it. We're kind of headed in the right direction. And I just kind of bunkered down until we get visibility again. This place is massive. Wait, visibility? Oh my god, it's right there. We're going for it. It is basically directly into the sun if we get distracted. Come on. Here it comes. Got it. I wonder if this is just like healing water. I would take damage, but I don't feel like taking damage. I don't know. This was kind of anticlimactic. Unless there's like a staircase or something outside. I need a vantage point. Let's not back up the mountain. Like half this episode has been wandering this blinding desert. I guess, yeah, let's just go up the mountain. Get a vantage point and see if we spot anything else. I have a feeling that this isn't like a physical... What the This might be more of a in-spirit type of thing, because like it doesn't realistically make sense how it just keeps appearing. It's flying again. They're reindeer. That's it. Wait, was there more than one? I might actually die. Yep, okay. Well, that we found one thing. And I guess we did see something else right at the start. Like, right when we went down there. Can we see anything, like, from up here? Probably not. That'd be a bit spoiler-y. Does not look like it. Okay, I feel like this is an optional area, like, based upon its nature. I hope, anyway. So, I think next episode we will... We will continue by, like, actually continuing in the main part. Because I feel like that's probably an offshoot. I hope, anyway. I'm still gonna go through it, but maybe not just now. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, feel free to leave a like. I will see you all next episode. Bye.